over the.
I know that's what I'm saying. Where you wanted to go?
Well, you can probably do it.
Because even if I go back, what if I go back?
Nah, you really can see
That's
it.
worse?
That's worse.
That's worse?
Yeah.
So closer. What about closer?
Bring it up a little closer.
Huh?
A little closer.
A little bit closer?
Yeah.
What about that close?
Turn around, sit in the thing.
It still got the glare on there. And it's nighttime, so you know what I mean? Wild work.
Let me see.
Wait on some people to get off up here in my live so I can shout some of these people out on the live. You know what I mean? For real, for real. Shout a few of these people out. Wait till they get off up in here. Cause we live, right?
Yeah, we live.
We live. That's what I thought. We live. So we coming to y'all on the pre-Father's Day, talking about Father's Day. My man's got some things he want to say about Father's Day because he's a father. I'm not. So, you know what I mean? He got some things he want to say to y'all. I wish he get on out here and say them. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
I mean, B.
Yeah.
I mean, B.
Why don't you come on out here and tell these people what you got to talk about this Father's Day? Come on out here and talk to the people, man.
I gotta see. This setup really ain't.
Yeah,
I don't like.
We got a bowl setup, man. I get it, man. We got a bowl setup. It's okay. Man. We just moving around.
Well, we should have just did it on the inside today. For real.
Yeah.
Cause
I mean, we already live. All we gotta do is move the camera inside.
Yeah, man. Cause that shit is.
Let's just move the camera inside.
Well, we can shut the door.
Yeah. All right.
Pull that down.
I got my other horn right here. Yeah, all right, here we go. All right. What they doing? All right. There you go. There you go. All right, y'all. We on the inside of the RV, man. The bugs out there was killing us, man. Bugs was killing us. So we had to cut the lights on off up here and get the inside of the RV going. This is the first time we shot live off of here. Straight. What's that?
No, you should have came on this way. You should have came this way.
Look. It's perfect, bro. It was perfect. You moved it. It was perfect. It had both of us right here, bro.
Right here.
I don't know where it was at, but it was perfect.
Oh, well.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? No, I don't face the computer, face the camera.
No, I'm just saying. I'm looking. I'm looking at the thing.
Facing the computer, face the camera.
But what I'm saying though is
what? Come on, man. You say you had something to tell these people, man.
What up, Joe? What up? This your man G Lloyd. But look,
yeah.
I want to give a happy Father's Day to all my brothers out there, all the fathers. Send out a very special shout out to y'all on this Father's Day. Enjoy and listen. I know they don't treat Father's Day like Mother's Day. You see what I'm saying? But we gonna magnify it. We gonna lift it up. You know what I mean? We gonna shoot it through the roof. We gonna celebrate it like it's Mother's Day. You know what I mean? We gonna go crazy. You feel me? So look, I just want to special shout outs. And then, listen, on Father's Day, listen, we tired of the t-shirts, the undershirts, the drawers, the socks and the ties, and the robes, and the house shoes.
Whoa. Y'all don't need none of them things?
Man, every Father's Day?
Yeah,
every Father's Day? We don't every Father's Day. But I'm come on, man.
I feel you, man. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, my thing is, it's every. Oh well, yeah. Well, my thing is this:
every Father's Day, same thing.
If you're getting bold gifts from your partner, your significant partner,
and kids
and children or whatever. Well, the kids don't get
I'm
you.
talking about the older kids. You know what I mean? The younger kids, it really, you know what I mean? Whatever they get you, it don't matter.
Yeah, but they don't get you a gift based on the mama. So with that being said, however the mama treats you, how the kids will treat you, whether they're older or younger, it don't matter. So with that being said or whatever, I believe that the mother plays a key part in this whole gifting thing on Father's Day, because I don't know what it is. There's a lot of dudes on the internet complaining about this. They're really complaining about this on the internet. I'm talking about all over the place. I see it right and left. People say, they ain't celebrate. My girl said we had to do a party on Saturday and not Sunday because she got to go to work on Monday. I've been hearing a lot of wild stuff. I'm telling you, man. I don't know. I don't know.
Right. That, you know what I mean? Like, it's bold how they do it. And it's like, it's like, I was riding up 7 Mile. Riding up 7 Mile today, like, I seen one woman on the corner with a basket selling Father's Day basket. Shout out to that lady on 7 Mile in Wyoming with them Father's Day baskets. Okay. Kudos to you. Big up.
Okay. Well, there you go.
You know what I mean? But I had to go from all the way from Telegraph coming all the way up. Ooh. Mother's Day, almost every corner was filled.
Oh, wow.
I had to get all the way to Wyoming. Actually, I had made a video, but I ain't even posted yet about that. And then as soon as I finished the video, I pulled up to 7 Mile, Wyoming. It's like, oh, wow.
Yeah, because speaking of 7 Mile, right, not to go on Father's Day, it was a deer running across 7 Mile on Woodward and 7 Mile, by the way. He just ran right across there. So, yeah, if you don't look out for those deers out there, well, you out here cruising and bruising, hey, better watch it. Deers is on the loose. So, you know.
It's on the loose.
Then they say,
for real.
Then they also say they drop some police ladies of the night off on Conan and 7 Mile. I don't know what that was all about either. You know what I mean? But, you know, hey, it is what it is. But, you know, y'all fathers out there got to understand this, man, that no matter what day they give y'all, no matter what day they say it's supposed to be for y'all, you ain't going to never get it. You ain't going to never get it. Women just consume everything, man. They consume your birthday. They consume Christmas. They consume Valentine's Day. You got some girls out there that consume Sweeties Day for us Midwesterners. Because, you know, we celebrate Sweeties Day in the Midwest. You know what I mean? But, you know, it's wild when you be in these relationships. I tell you, man. I tell you. For real, for real. But there's something else I want to talk about. I want to talk about how we was just trying to shoot live somewhere. And the guy really was just hating on us for no reason. And he got upset to the point where he wanted to fight. And I'm like, yo, what's wrong with you, man? You bugging out, bro. For real, for real. and I'm bringing this up in retrospect because my thing is this. And our show is out here to promote, you know what I'm saying, good, stable, functioning youth. Not nobody that's always picking up their fist when they having a dispute. You can't always use your fist on every dispute. You got to be able to think, man. You got to be able to think, man. It ain't no big thing. It ain't no big deal. Came in, y'all say we couldn't. First they say we can set up, do our thing. Then we get to setting up. They say we can't set up. Boom, somebody else over that person called. It was just wild work. You know what I mean? And they don't even get enough airplay for me to even say their name on here. So we ain't going to say their name. It's just wild work. They know who they are when I repost it. You know what I'm saying? They know who they are. But at the same time, though, it's amazing how people in Detroit have all these businesses and y'all want somebody to come support y'all. And I just left out of a room with 3 business owners.
Right.
And they didn't want to come on the live. I didn't understand that. You know what I mean? Because if you ain't promoting you, what you promoting?
Right.
Mercedes-Benz, BMW,
but you know,
Prada, Gucci, Louis, what you promoting?
But you know how it go, man. You know how it go is crabs in the barrel. As far as with us as black people, not all, but majority, they don't want to see a cat blow, you know, and then especially if they got, like we was talking to some of these guys, you know what I mean, they got a little popularity, a few little followers and think they all that, you feel me? And then they don't want to come on the show because they they think we gonna blow past them.
Right, and that's another thing too. Listen, man, let me tell y'all something else, man. One interview is not gonna make no podcast unless we get the Diddy interview, which I very seriously doubt if we get that. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? What I'm saying is this though. One interview just, you know what I mean, you gotta stay, even if we say Diddy was to be found not guilty. And we was to land the first video, video with Diddy or whatever. That one video, what we gonna do after that? Right. Then we want to know what we're going to do after that. You can't get caught up in one video and one, you know what I'm saying, live, because you got to keep it going in order for this thing to actually do something. In order for people to subscribe, it can't be your one interview that's going to make it. It's got to be the continuous interviews after you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's just wild work for a person to even think like that. But at the same time, though, I'm not even going to front on y'all. We're going to get out here on these streets. We're going to get to the regular people. The regular people.
We about the regular people. If we, you know what I mean? Like if we get some, you know, whatever, celebrities or whatever, that's cool too. You see what I'm saying? But we for the people. And then also too, we getting on the road. We gonna hit that road. Because 9 times out of 10, we go somewhere else. We gonna blow somewhere else.
And don't forget, y'all, do not forget, subscribe and share. Subscribe and share. Come on, y'all. We got to get these subscriptions up. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And we got to get these shares up.
Because I was looking at my what's name. I was like, man, I know I done sent this out to almost all my people, if not. And I say, I know we should have way more subscribers than that.
Yeah. But, you know, my thing is, at the same time, though, just try to hit us up and get on it, because my thing is
subscribe. You know what I mean? Like just push that button, subscribe and share and like. That's all we asking y'all to do. We trying to get these subscriptions up. You know what I mean? We almost up at 200. We have 168, 169 right now.
But more importantly, though, let me bring y'all some information that y'all might not be familiar with, because everybody caught up in the Diddy case. And the Diddy case is wide open. Let me tell you, we're gonna get on that in 1 second. I'm gonna give y'all some information that y'all really, really need to be paying attention to, and it's y'all President Donald Trump. Now, if y'all know anything was going on over in Israel and Iran, they just had the Iran-Israeli strikes over there. Now, these things are happening because y'all already know about the conflict between Israeli and Iran already. But what you got to understand what your president, Donald Trump, is doing. Donald Trump is single-handedly going around to all the foreign countries that's in control with money, like Syria, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, all these countries or whatever, and he's taking control of the import-export with the tariffs. See, he's using the tariffs to try to take over the import-export while y'all pay attention to free costs with Diddy. It's something way bigger than life going on. And see, y'all got to understand with the tariffs, if he's able to take control of all these import and export places or whatever, he will be able to swing the pendulum forever on whatever it costs. He's going to get a percentage off of it. And that's wild work that y'all Americans is not paying attention to that. Everybody worried about what's going on with Harvey Weinstein. Everybody worried about what's going on with Diddy and all the other fools. But nobody's really paying attention to Donald Trump. And the whole thing about Donald Trump and the whole Epstein thing that Elon Musk is exposing on his own, which we have nothing to do with, is crazy. This is wild work. And this is the president that y'all elected. This is wild work. And furthermore, let's get off into the LA fires with y'all president. And the LA riots, should I say. And the riots that turned into the fires. Yo, he deployed 2,000 troops out there. For immigration? For ICE? Are you serious? Only 300 showed up, I get it. But it still turned into a whirlwind, because now you get all these people out there ranting and raving to get the people off the streets. You could have went in there regularly and raided the homes and took the people up out of there. If that's what you want to do, you have to deploy them like there was the National Guard. And then you ended up having to deploy the National Guard after the governor told you, like, yo, chill out, you bugging. Right. You bugging. So I guess because it wasn't moving at the way you wanted to move, you put a rush on it, which is just the craziest thing on how y'all talk about wasted governmental funding. That is a wasted governmental fund that y'all just did. That was wasted. This whole Diddy trial is wasted. Governmental funds wasted. It's totally wasted. Then, by the way, wow, Harvey Weinstein had another mistrial. He had a mistrial. You know what I mean? So he's not even, you know what I'm saying, on the hook no more. He got found guilty of the one case, but he got the mistrial on the other case. So you know, what he actually got found guilty of was some bull crap.
What do we say about America? You know, you got two cases going on. You got the white man and you got the brother. The white man already, like you say, got found guilty on one, then got a mistrial on the other one.
Right.
The brother clearly should have got a mistrial. It should be a mistrial off. The matter of fact, it shouldn't be a mistrial. They should go ahead and get thrown out like
all the time.
What is this?
And then the one, I mean? And then I don't know if y'all familiar with One Taste. One Taste. The letter ZONE Taste. Yes, they got found guilty Friday. That was another cult that was being ran out of New York or whatever. They got found guilty of running the sex cult. One Taste. Yeah, they got found guilty. That was wild work over there. They had women leaving their husbands and kids to come live on their compound with them and take care of their sexual desires. It was wild work with One Taste. They was doing some wild work over there. Husbands and wives. This was a whole little clique they had going on in New York City.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. Wild work, man. So what I'm telling y'all is, man, once again, like I told y'all before, morally and immorally, you never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Hold on a minute. Still alive, my G. I'll be on you. One second. Yep. I'm coming. Yep. So let me tell y'all on some 100 type tip. Y'all got to understand that Diddy situation, it look good, but it don't look good because all of the stuff they're trying to say that is a crime, it's not a crime. It's like they're making up crimes now. Then they just got rid of one of the jurors. Juror number 6 made a statement, and once he made the statement or whatever, they just kicked him off the jury. Number 6, a black dude. They replaced him with a white dude. They kicked the brother off the jury and replaced him with a white dude. Whether that make a difference or not, I don't know. But at the same time, though, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy.
Right.
The prosecution is just dragging.
You know, the whole thing is, you know what I mean? Like, if you a juror and you own there and you fuck Diddy, you should, you know what I mean? Like, you should just keep your mouth shut and just vote for the way that you know what I mean? The way you feel.
Well, see, the thing is about that is, you know, it's not a lock panel. So they at the court they go home.
Yeah, I'm just saying whatever he had, you know what I mean? Like, you know, they own this stuff like right on rice.
I don't know
what I'm saying? So you know.
What I do know is that I'm over here team Free Diddy from testimony I heard, not on nothing else far as what is you seen in the video, none of that. Nah, I don't promote domestic violence at all. But at the same time, though, how can it be domestic violence if she didn't say it was domestic violence? Who am I to say it's domestic violence if she's not saying it's domestic violence? And so I mean, what the heck? I mean, who am I?
Right.
You know, if a chick tell you fellas, if the chick ever tell you it's not your baby, man, it's not your baby, man. That's just what it is, man. So I mean, what you want me to do?
Right.
What you want me to do?
And then also too, when you go back and you keep going back to somebody that's abusing you, you know what? You know
and I tell you to go. I tell you to leave. What? I tell you to leave.
What? You know what I mean? What do a brother supposed to do?
And you like, no, I'm not leaving. What? Okay, stick around.
That's the whole thing is, you know, when you keep yourself, everybody talk about that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, she was scared of him and this and that. Man, she had plenty of opportunities.
How?
But what about when people just, you know what I mean? Like, that's like with situations. You know, I was in a situation far as, you know, one of the family members was like, you know what I mean? Like, keep going back and keep going back, keep going back, keep going back. You know, like, I ain't got nothing to do with that no more.
Nah,
you know what I mean? I ain't got nothing to do with that.
I don't do that, man. I don't do
After
that,
the
man.
first, you know what I mean? Like, the first time, oh, boom. And then you go back. The second time might be like, all right, but then after that, you be like, oh, no, it's gonna be, is gonna be, you know what I mean? It's just a repeated cycle. I mess around and be in a joint, and you'll be right back with that nigga.
So I don't promote anything that Diddy has going on as far as in his personal life. No, I'm not. So don't quote us on that. But what I will say is, from the testimony that's put up there, those charges are grievous and just way over the top, just 100. That's just, you know what I'm saying, what it is. Now you got an issue with OnlyFans, right? And the reason why I got to bring this up, because we got the podcast, so pretty much kind of like categorized in that sort of field, because they're just regular people doing OnlyFans. We're regular people doing podcasts. So OnlyFans got a beef going on. Sophia Rain and Bonnie Blue is going at it because they done kicked Bonnie Blue off the OnlyFans, right? Now Bonnie Blue go all the way. You know, she did the gangbang. Nigga, she had like 700, 800 joints. Like, yeah, her joint got tired, so I forgot what happened. Now, Sophia Rain just got the Bop House where they just don't do nothing. They don't do no sexual favor. They just sit there and just pose around with their lingeries on and stuff like that. Now, that's the thing that Jane Doe was trying to get a part of. That's why I'm bringing it up right now. That's in the Diddy trial. But they ain't beefing today because Sophia Rain trying to say that Bonnie Blue is messing the game up, and now the subscribers on the OnlyFans that went down, they all going to Bonnie Blue because she going all the way. And I just want to say this. If you're going to be out here tooting, you might as well go and toot it on all the way now. All that bull crap Sophia Rain told, she got $40 million off just not showing nothing. It's wild work. So, Bonnie Blue, if you got to go on here and undercut them skis, go ahead and undercut them and go ahead and pass that thing on out. Whoa. Now, that was definitely a then and now moment. Yikes. You know what I'm saying? Because Bonnie Blue is way older than Sophia Rain, by the way. Whoa. Let me tell you. And I haven't seen the video, Bonnie, but I'm pretty sure it's amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty sure it's phenomenal. Pretty sure it's phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's phenomenal. But, yeah, hey, I had to really, you know what I'm saying, tell y'all that, man, for real, for real. So, OnlyFans got that going on. And then, you know, as y'all know, the podcast world, it's flooded. The market is just saturated, oversaturated to the point where it's like, you know, we trying to get a message across, and it's hard because there's so many other messages that's being put out there. And I know for a fact that no one is putting these same messages together the way we are collectively. But once again, we just getting started, and we got more to come. Right. Check tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow. Father's Day.
Coming everywhere. Father's Day.
Y'all make sure
everywhere.
Y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, and y'all get on us tomorrow because it's finna
hit us up though. You know what I mean? Let us know where y'all at. And then, we probably pull up on y'all somewhere. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let us know. But we out though.
Then and Out podcast came to y'all live Saturday, June the 14th, 2025. And we did a mobile pod from inside the mobile. Y'all don't understand how the mobile is set up. Y'all see the mobile set up.
Happy Father's Day. It's 12 o'clock. Yeah. Happy Father's Day to y'all.